Hi, I'm Daniel Abebe, Dean of Columbia Law School. I was very much drawn to the opportunity because Columbia Law School is a phenomenal place, unbelievable scholars, students, staff, in a fantastic city, but also in a particular moment where Columbia has an opportunity to lead. And I feel it's important, if you care about the transformational impact of higher education, to try to be a leader in a moment that's important. I decided to go into the law in part because my parents told me that I argued too much. But the true reason, or at least the reason that I had, is that I wanted to be a politician, and I thought that people who went into politics happened to be lawyers. And I grew up at a time when many of the people that I saw who were having an impact on the world were lawyers. So I thought, I argue too much at home, I see the path that I want to go, and I thought, well, maybe law is the path for me. Both of my parents are professors, and I grew up in a home where academia and thinking about education was particularly important. So I came to the point that many people do when you're lawyers, thinking about what does life look like 5, 10, 15 years in, and I was drawn by the idea of going back to school, pursuing a PhD, and trying to be in an educational environment, maybe for a career. And so that's what started the thinking about maybe being a legal academic. My background is in political science, along with law, and my subfield within political science is international relations. So as many academics like to say, my research is at an intersection of two different fields. One is constitutional law and foreign affairs law, and how does the U.S. make decisions about its activities in foreign policy. And then separately in political science, what should the content of our policy be, and what should we be trying to achieve out in the world? And so I would characterize my scholarship as trying to embrace those two areas and hopefully push knowledge forward. That character is Spock from Star Trek, played by Leonard Nimoy, because I think he has a lot of the qualities that you might think of as in a good lawyer. He's very calm and rational and clear thinking and analytical, and tended to give good advice in moments of great difficulty. And I can imagine that set of skills being really helpful in whatever area of the law that you practice. So I was drawn to Spock before I became a lawyer. I don't have his ears, but I do like his personality. I absolutely have a go-to coffee shop order. It's an iced oat milk latte with an extra shot of espresso. I'm someone who really wants to learn about the law school, about the institution, someone who wants to learn about who we are and what our traditions are, and then try to move forward in a way that's aligned with that. I think more personally, I'm a sports fan, I'm a soccer fan, I'd like to think that I'm occasionally funny. Hopefully people will, as they get to know me, enjoy spending time and talking to me about things that have nothing to do with the law and just what's out in the world. So I look forward to having a chance to meet as many people as possible and for them to get to know me, not only as Dean, but just as Daniel.